GETTY UK must revive its old international relationships, say MPs. A powerful committee of MPs has demanded that Britain revives its old international relationships as Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall arrived in Australia to launch the Commonwealth Games. The Foreign Affairs Committee report also comes ahead of Britain hosting the biennial gathering of heads of Commonwealth governments in London later this month. The events come as Commonwealth states such as Australia, Canada, and New Zealand have been among the most enthusiastic to form a new free trade agreement with Britain. The unanimous cross-party conclusions recommend that Theresa May lays out what Commonwealth countries can expect in a future relationship once Britain is free from Brussels rule. The close Commonwealth ties were undermined and diluted by Britain's membership of the EU and the problems it caused in giving Commonwealth citizens access to the UK because of free movement in Europe. The committee has also called on the Foreign and Commonwealth Office (FCO) to lead a cross-government strategy to redevelop relationships. It has called on the UK to use the revitalised alliance to develop a powerful Commonwealth caucus in the United Nations to take on international issues together. The committee's Tory chairman Tom Tugendhat said, "This is the first time since 1997 that the UK has hosted the Commonwealth Summit, and it is a great opportunity for Britain to reset the agenda of one of our most important networks." Governments have talked about putting the C back in Foreign and Commonwealth Office without investing the resources or energy to deliver. Tom Tugendhat, as the UK assumes the Commonwealth chair in office, we will be in a unique position of leadership and influence within the organisation. If the FCO is to make a success of its global Britain strategy, it has to show leadership. Nowhere is this more important than within the Commonwealth. The UK helped to shape this organisation, but it has neglected it in recent years. For too long, successive governments have talked about putting the C back in Foreign and Commonwealth Office without investing resources or energy to deliver. That has to change, he added. The FCO must put in place a credible and distinct Commonwealth strategy, which proves to our Commonwealth partners what the organisation means to the UK in the long term. Trade Minister Graham Stewart has also been in Australia this week to encourage businesses to start creating new links ahead of a free trade deal. The minister will meet with several UK companies that have already been using their cutting-edge capabilities to get the games up and running, flying the flag for quality home-grown products, and challenge the idea that UK companies only benefit from trade with countries close to them in Europe. Companies which have won contracts to supply the games include Foamhand, an innovative crowd management company that uses giant foam hands to guide visitors in the right direction at major destinations, as well as Aggreko, a major Glaswegian power generation company providing electrical power at all 18 competition venues. Mr. Stewart said, "As UK athletes go for gold at the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, our exporters are already on the medal table after landing contracts to get the games up and running. Global Britain has seen great success as our exports rise to £625 billion and our foreign direct investment is higher than ever before, but there's more that can be done to further strengthen our ties with countries such as Australia and Taiwan. As an international economic department, we are supporting these efforts through tailored trade support in our Exporting and Invest in Great Britain campaigns.